Okay, all right. I'm on a mission. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with the GT now, so I'm gonna go pick up a part for it. And to kill two birds with one stone, though I prefer I don't kill anything, this thing needs a rear brake hose, and also the pink tires are so cool that I just can't help but go ride it. Yeah, that's what's happening. I am taking the most zigzaggy, stupid possible route. Not living and working in the city has taken my like killer instinct and my aggressiveness of riding a bike and just thrown it out the window. This is the spot. Okay, fork acquired. Now commence me getting hit in the back of the head with the steer tube for the next 45 minutes to an hour. Experience tells me that one successful objective generally means the other won't be. Let's at least see if we can get a hose. Success! Dang it! Thank you. Two different people in there were like, whoa, I just watched that video of that bike with those tires on it. I mean, I know them, but it still happened. If you're wondering what casual city riding a tire is, do you guys want to see something kind of funny? It's entirely possible that I thought about the toe overlap problem on the Rawstercross way too much. Okay, I'm going to change them real sweaty, and then I want to see how this fits on the GT. Well, here we are. 4 or 5 days later, the uncertainty of this fork going onto the GT, which is right here, well, it still remains. This week, I promise you, will go down as the absolute craziest, busiest week of my self-employed YouTube video creating career. Very exciting, though hauntingly building anticipation of trying this. I'm not even gonna say anything more. I have to know if this 1 1/8 rigid dirt jump fork will go into this GT Outpost trail. You know, it really seems like it's the type of era that used a threaded 1 1/8 fork. But I won't know until I actually just try it. So let's just try it. Because if this doesn't fit and doesn't work, the idea is scrapped and I'll have to go another route and my excitement will just be... I'm just gonna cut all this off. I'm not gonna be using any of it anyway. This is the incorrect tool, but for speed, it's the right tool. Come on, baby. Oh. Wow, that's gross. Typically a little more care would be called for, but I don't plan on ever using this fork. I just want the race. Okay, moment of truth. In my infinite wisdom of not measuring anything and hoping for the best, is this crown race 1 1/8, and will it go on this rigid dirt jump fork? And it's right. Yes! It's on. It's on. This project validated. Okay. All right. I can actually start like taking apart the rest of it now and like making sure, like really making sure there's no more gallium in there, because I can already see some in the head tube. There's no way this other side is actually gonna come out. There's no way. Oh, it's already loose, oh my God. No way. This never happens. Literally, bottom brackets never come out this easy. It's almost like it actually knows what I want to build it into now, and it's like, I'm gonna cooperate. It's almost like this frame set was like, I wasn't sure at first. I didn't really want to just be like another modern, like retro mountain bike build, but like this new idea, I can get behind this. In what world I need to use an adjustable wrench to take a front derailleur off? There we go. Okay, we're in a bit of a position where I can actually like heat this up, make sure any gallium that might be left in it melts, comes out. I'll give the inside a good cleaning, and I'm gonna retreat it because we're about to kind of like heat things up and clean things out again. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Definitely a worthwhile exercise. There was still a lot left in there. All right. I was gonna reuse the like lower cup of the headset, but I don't have to. I found an old 1 1/8 headset that I kept for exactly a moment like this. So I'm just gonna, I already pulled the other crown race off. I think we've got a bit of a proof of concept here. If it's not obvious what I'm trying to do, yes, I am literally trying to make my own version of the squid shred to Ed. I can't come up with a creative enough name for it that'll like ring off the spin tap, but that is essentially what I'm trying to do. 26-inch frame with a dirt jump 26-inch style fork. 26-inch wheels, I want the biggest tire I can get. Also, and I don't have them yet, low-rise race style BMX bars, BMX stem. I want to throw kind of as much BMX-y parts as this as I can as an homage to, well, my entire life, and also the fact that I came across the Shred to Eds again on Squid's Instagram lately. Someone on there is building one, and I was just like, I want that. I want one of those. That's what this bike needs to be. I'm gonna do that. So please, if you don't mind, help me come up with a name for this. Also, if you support the channel like at any of the levels on Patreon, you already know this, but here is like finally the work that's happening to try and make it happen. A couple takeaways before we end this. This fork, I got it from a friend of mine, Jacob. He was not using it anymore. He was happy enough to let me try and mock up with this fork. It's a little long. It's 440 axle to crown, and it just kind of like jacks the front up way more than I can visually handle. It's a little tall. So I'm gonna do a little research and see if I can find something that's actually in stock that I can order to replace this, to get the front end down, get the top tube a little more horizontal, and then that way when I put the riser BMX bars on, it's not gonna be like... Because as I've said over and over again, no matter how expensive or how cheap something is, good golly, you gotta love the way it looks. Otherwise, you're not gonna ride it. And I don't love the way this looks, but the concept and the idea behind it, I'm like, ooh yeah.